things. It was pretty busy. Not peaceful. I'm looking forward to the Minyan.
All right, well,
It's time.
welcome.
It is time.
It is time. Okay. Let me see. We need Jeffrey. Do you know if the Chazan has Yortzeit tonight?
He's saying Kaddish, I think, still.
Okay. Jeffrey Davis.
Pardon me?
Does the Chazan Lichterman have Yortzeit?
I don't know. We'll just have to wait till he
He's on the
connects.
phone.
Okay. So, Ruth-Ann, why don't you and Margot do Ashrei, page 164. Page 164.
Ashrei Yeshvei Beitecha, Yehallelucha Selah.
Ashram.
Oh, she just got muted. Try again, Margot. You ended up muted.
Okay. Ashrei ha'am shekachalo, Ashrei am shadonai Elohav.
Tehillah David, Aramimcha Elohai HaMelech, Baruch Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed.
Echayim avarchecha, v'halach shimcha le'olam va'ed.
Hado Adonai Halamed, V'ligdala Tewen Cheker.
Dor l'dor yishabach ma'asecha, uveratecha yagidu.
Hadar Kaved Hodecha V'direi Nifletecha Asicha.
Jesus naratecha yameru, udalacha asaprena.
Zechirav Tivacha Yabi, V'tzik Tatecha Yaranenu.
Kanu barachu madonai, erech apayim oldach chesed.
Tevananoi Lako, Baraka Maval Koma Sahav.
V'tuch Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chasidecha yirbarucha.
Kavod Malchutecha Yemeru, Ukavuratacha Yadaberu.
L'udia lifnei adam gevratav, ukvod kadar malchuto.
Malchutecha Malchut Kol Olamim, Memshatacha B'chodor Vador.
Samech Adonai l'chol hanoflim, so keif l'chol hakfufim.
Einech Olecha Yesaberu, V'atano Ten Lahem Et Ochlam B'yito.
Oteach et yadecha, u'matzbiach l'chol chai ratzon.
Tzadik Adonai B'chol Deracha, B'chasid B'chol Ma'asav.
Karov Adonai l'chol karav, l'chol asher yikrahu be'emet.
Ritzon Yereav Yasev, Yet Shabbatam Yishmav Yoshiem.
Shomer Adonai et kol abav et kol harshaim yashmid.
Gilad Adonai Daber Pi, Vivarek Basar Shem Kodsho Le'olam Va'ed.
V'anachnu nivarech ya me'ata v'yad olam. Hallelujah.
V'anachnu nevarech Ya Me'ata V'yad Olam. Hallelujah.
We will now list the names for Monday, and we recall our loved ones who've given us life, who shared life with us, who inspire us, whose Yortzeit is the 12th of Shvat, Monday, January 25th, 2021. The following names are inscribed in our hearts and our spirits and the perpetual memorials at Chizuk Amuno. Coleman Cordish, Dora Edlovich, Solomon Feldman, Milton Glazer, Rabbi Israel Goldman, Max Harris, Rose Hummel, Margaret Natans, Laura Say, Frank Seidel, Lena Eulis, Herman Weinstein, Irene Zell, Minnie Zweigel, and we mourn the loss of Adele Marcus, who worked for many years at our congregation. Yortzeit and Mourners Kaddish, page 198. And Randy Glassman, would you please lead us in the Mourners Kaddish, page 198.
Yiskadal v'yiskadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yamad divrak kiritev yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon chayei v'kol be Yisrael v'gala v'zman karim v'imru Amen.
Amen.
Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitrama Yitnase, Yitadar, Yitalev, Yitalal Shemay, Dekudisha, Le'ela Minko Bechata V'Shirata, Tush Bechata V'Nechamata, Damim Rambi Ama V'Imru.
Amen.
Yehi Shlomo Rabba Mim Shemaya, V'Chaim Aleinu V'Yal Kol Yisrael V'Imru. Amen.
Amen.
Oseh Shalom B'Merav, Huya Aseh Shalom, Aleinu V'Yal Kol Yisrael V'Imru. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Randy, so much. Please forgive me for going on about some of these things, but I always insist on asking myself, why do we recite Kaddish? The usual answer that we get from the traditional sources is that the neshama, the soul of the departed one that we say Kaddish for, should have an aliyah. That's a common expression. The neshama zal hodman aliyah, that the soul should have moving up. It's a sacred expression, and I won't touch or minimize it in any way, but I can't help to think that this sort of, tit for tat, you put a nickel in and the meter goes up, and the things that you do are kind of moving from purgatory to heaven.
Check the other one in.
And I'm just kind of leaving it alone. I'd like to suggest an additional perspective from a person who is, in some respects, cynical and doubtful. We look at ourselves and we ask honestly, how do we feel? And the answer is that we feel the presence. We feel the presence of those who gave us life and we shared life with. And we respect that. We take that presence, that feeling that cannot be denied, that is right here, right now with us. And we pay homage to it. And we say, this is sacred. Just like we do on Shabbat. On Friday night, we make a kiddush. And so at times such as this, we say Kaddish. Yes, the words are very similar. They come from the same root. And the act of consecration makes a change. After I make kiddush over wine, lighting candles, and slice the challah, and sit down to eat the challah, the day is different. I remember telling my father, Dad, there is no scientific instrument in the universe that will mark a change in any way between Friday a minute ago and Friday 2 minutes later. One is Friday, one is Shabbat. And my father would say to me, you're right. However, the challah that you eat now on Shabbos is not the same challah that you eat on Tuesday and Wednesday. We live our life subjectively. This is what we have. This is our life. And as we live this life and we think about it and we observe it and watch it, and we say, this is sacred, we consecrate it, we change it, we make it holy, we make it different, we make it special. What it is for the rest of the world, I can't tell you. But for me, this is what I have. This is what I live. And I choose to make this life and the elements in it sacred because it makes it different and special. This is comfort to me, and I hope it can bring added comfort to you. We turn to page 200, and Jeffrey Platt, please lead us in the Arvit service. We rise, page 200.
V'hurach yikaber v'lom yashid v'hir ba'ala shivar pavla yer kochamato Adonai hashiach hamelch yaneinu v'yom kareinu Baruchu et Adonai hamvarach
Baruch Adonai Barach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Barach Leolam Vaed. Baruch El Chai V'Kayam Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai. Amari V'Aravim.
Amen.
Abat Olam.
The bottom of page 200.
V'ahavat Kata Simen Le'olamim. Baruch Atah Adonai.
Oshamo.
Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Amen.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha v'chol nafshecha v'chol meodecha v'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayam al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha b'derech ushokbecha u'kumecha ukshartam liot al yadecha v'hayu l'totafot b'neinecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha v'hayam.
We're in the middle of 202.
Leman yirbu yemechem b'mei b'nechem Adama asher nishba Adonai labotechem lateit lahem ki mei hashamayim al haaretz. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe lemor. Daber el b'nei Yisrael v'amarta alehem v'yasu lehem tzitzit al kanfei b'dehem l'dorotam v'natnu al tzitzit hakanaf b'til techelet v'haya lechem l'tzitzit uritem otos gartem et kol mitzvot Adonai v'asitem otam v'lo tatu achrei levavchem v'achrei nechem asher atem zonim achareihem leman tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kadoshim lelohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem. Adonai Elohechem emet.
Marilyn, would you be kind enough to read the English in the middle of 205, beginning with reaffirm? You have to unmute yourself.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We affirm the truth that He is our God, that there is no other, and that we are His people, Israel. He redeems us from the power of kings, delivers us from the hand of all tyrants. He brings judgment upon our oppressors, retribution upon all our mortal enemies. He performs wonders beyond understanding, marvels beyond all reckoning. He has maintained us among the living. He has not allowed our steps to falter. He guided us to triumph over mighty foes, exalted our strength over all our enemies. He vindicated us with miracles before Pharaoh, with signs and wonders in the lands of Egypt. In wrath, he smote all of Egypt's firstborn, bringing his people to lasting freedom. He led his children through divided waters as their pursuers sank in the sea. When his children beheld his might, they sang in praise of him, gladly accepting his sovereignty. Moses and the people Israel sang with great joy to the Lord.
You're muted, Jeffrey. You're muted.
Umalchuto baraton kiblu aleihem Moshe v'nei Yisrael chana shira b'simcha rabba v'yamru chulam mi chamocha oelim Adonai mi kamocha nedor bakodesh norat hilot osei feleh Malchut Ronecha Pokayam Lifnei Moshe Zedli Anu V'Yamaru Adonai Imloch Leolam Vaed V'Nemar Kifanai Et Yaakov Ugalami Yachazak Mimenu Baruch Atah Adonai
Shemo.
Goal Yisrael.
Amen. Marilyn, on page 207, the top paragraph, please.
Help us, our Father, to lie down in peace and awaken us to life again. Our King, spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. You, O God, guard us and deliver us. You are a gracious and merciful King. Guard our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace now and always. Praised are you, Lord, eternal guardian of your people Israel. Do you want me to continue?
Shalom Tabiad Olam Baruch Atah Adonai Shomer Amo Yisrael.
Amen. Thank you, Marilyn, very much.
You're
We're
welcome.
in the middle of 206.
Are you talking to me?
No? To
Oh,
everyone? We're good. We're good.
okay.
Thank you.
Ki ein lanu melech elata Baruch Atah Adonai
Shemo.
Amelech b'kvodo tamid yimoch aleinu olam v'ed v'yalko ma'asa
We rise, page 208, Chatzi Kaddish.
Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah
Amen.
V'yamad yirachirute v'yamlich malchute V'chayechon uvyamechon v'chayedecho beit Yisrael Bagala u'izman kariv himaru Amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mavarach le'lam amei omaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipoar v'yitramant v'yitnaseh V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudashah Yechu Leila min kol berchata v'shirata Tushchata v'nechamata Dami ram b'yama v'imaru Amen.
We recite the Amidah, the 19 benedictions from page 210 through 220 or 211 to 221. We speak to God directly and silence to ourselves.
Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, imru, amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yitkara v'yitkara shemei rabba.
Amen.
V'yamad yivrachirute v'yamlech ma'ute b'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayedecho beit Yisrael bagalav izman kari v'yimaru. Amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach le'olam le'amei Amaya Yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipoar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha v'richu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushkata v'nechamata damiran b'yama v'yimaru. Amen. Titgabal slavson v'tahon kol Yisrael Kodanu b'hamdi v'shmaya v'imaru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imaru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav uyaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imaru. Amen. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol Latei gedula liotse bereshit shelo asanu kegoye haratzot velo samanu kemishpachot hadama shelo samhenu kahem vegoralenu kechohamonam vanachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Kakatu b'toratecha Adonai imloch leolam va'ed v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yi'er Adonai echad u'shemo Ushemo echad.
Stuart, who do you have your site for tonight? You have to unmute yourself. Who do you have your site for tonight?
For my mother, but it was yesterday, the 12th of Shavat.
And did we mention her name?
No, but
Well, let's
I
mention
thought
it
about
today.
it.
Let's mention it today, then, please.
Okay.
What is your mother's name, please?
Hattie Steinman.
Abby, did you say?
Hattie, Hattie.
Hattie.
Correct.
Okay. Steinman. All right. How old was she when she died?
79.
Okay. We recall with love those. I'm sorry, Jeffrey, somebody else?
Yes, Randy Glassman is observing yard site for her grandmother,
And what
Gussie
is her name?
Radinsky.
I'm sorry, what is her name?
Gussie Radinsky.
No,
Dusty.
my grandmother, Gussie Radinsky.
Right.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Gitza Bat Israel Leah.
Okay.
Lena.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
Leah.
recall
For English.
we recall our loved ones who gave us life and shared life with us and watched over us. whose Yortzeit is today, the 13th of Shvat, Tuesday, January 26, 2021. Following names are inscribed in our hearts and listed in our perpetual memorials at Chizuk Amuno. Hattie Stamen for Monday, Louis Book, Isaac Davidson, David Ellison, Elmar Goldner, Helen Goldstein, William Goodman, Leonard Heimowitz, Louis Handelman, Charles Kellert, Herbert Kleiman, Sylvia Paul, Fanny Zintz Savage, Miriam Sachs, Henry Shore, Lillian Slatkin, Walter Stein, Ann Zarin, and Gusty Rudinsky of blessed memory. Yortzeit and Mourners Kaddish, page 226. And Randy, would you please recite the Mourners Kaddish on page 226?
Yiskadal v'yiskadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
V'yamad divrak kirite v'yamlich machute v'chayachon v'yamechon chaye dekol be Yisrael v'agala v'zman korim v'imru.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba
Mevorach v'yamad v'yamaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'pa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudashah.
Reichu.
Ve'ela min kol bechata v'shirata. Tush bechata v'nechamata. Damiram bi'amal v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehei shlomo rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Oseh shalom ben Ramav. Huya aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Their memory is a blessing. Memory is a blessing. And we wish all of us healing and peace and growth. And please God, watch over us. Services tomorrow morning at 7:30. And if you don't have to go out, don't. If you do, be careful. If you're staying home, be careful still. And God bless you all. God bless you all. Thank you. Good night. Good night, Nadia Masuda. Sandy.
Laila Tov, Moshe. Laila Tov.
Laila Tov. Laila Tov.